You see, you don't really want the truth of the Kennedy assassination. You only think you want the truth. See, the truth has ramifications to it. Now, the truth has been long known by those people who seriously study the Kennedy assassination. Now, sure, you got a couple people who are sellouts. You know, they get their big book deal, and they write fanciful stories that support the position that Oswald did it. But the truth is that the CIA did it. Now, many of you may be intrigued by that, but you don't really want to accept that truth, because that truth has ramifications to it. And the ramifications are this, is that your Central Intelligence Agency doesn't work for you. And it never has worked for you. Indirectly, it may do some good things for you, but they primarily work for the wealthy thug elite. That's who it works for. The old money, the new money, the corporate wealthy elite. The CIA is the thug agency of those people. It has its own ships, its own jets, its own soldiers, its own bases. It doesn't work for you at all. It works for them. And it does their dirty tricks. Basically, what it is related to would be the Sicherheitsdienst in Nazi Germany, the SD. And the SD was the overarching organization for the Gestapo. So when you see dirty tricks being pulled in the United States, it's coming from these people. And they're the people who killed John Kennedy. And the reason they killed him is because he got in the way of their money. And when he gave that speech in June of 1963 at American University, in which he emphatically states, we do not wish to enforce a Pax Americana upon the world, that was the final nail in the coffin for these guys. And that's when they decided to go ahead with the plan that they had been preparing all along, which was to assassinate him. Because basically he declared war on them. And I can talk about who these people were who were in the Star Chamber who made the final decision, but I'll do that in another video. But the bottom line is, many of you may be intrigued by that and say, yeah, the CIA did it, but you don't really want to accept that. Because what it means is that our elections are a sham, our democracy is a sham, and that the people who are really calling the shots are these people, the wealthy elite. And they can fix any election, they can rig any election, they can put anybody in power they want to put in power, and make you think that you did it. And many of you may say, yeah, the CIA killed John Kennedy, but you don't want to accept the ramifications of that, which is that the system's rigged. Maybe we did have a country that was honest at one point in time, but that changed. It certainly changed in my lifetime, and it probably changed, probably within the last 100 years, where we just gradually evolved to this top-down corporate kleptocracy, old money kleptocracy, who control things. I can say this with certainty. The United States officially became a banana republic on 11/22/63 at 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon, when these guys assassinated John Kennedy in broad daylight in front of everyone, and then foisted this lie upon the people of the United States of America.